I'm here today speaking with Dr. Hastings, the Director of Sports and Spirituality here at Newman University. Can you please explain the mission statement of the Sports and Spirituality program here at Newman?
We have our pillars out in the atrium here in the Morenza Center, and they are balance, beauty, respect, reflection, and play. And they're spiritual words, but they're also part of the sports experience. So that's kind of, some of that is the way that we try to teach about spirituality and God through sports.
What type of curriculum does this sports and spirituality class involve?
Part of what I'm trying to do is teach spirituality and through the venue of sports. So I really like to say that we can learn about God through sports in a lot of different ways. But there's also an acronym that I use in that class, and it's CARBS. Actually, it's CARBS cubed, and I'll explain that. It's community, awareness, reflection, balance, self-knowledge, self-transcendence, and social justice. And really what that is, I looked for some of the essential ingredients of spirituality. And from that, I said, well, what of those essential ingredients could connect most with sports?
How does this program here at Newman compare to other institutions?
Some of the other people that are doing, Notre Dame is doing some programming. They have a program called Play Like a Champion. But ours is the only one that's really working with the student athletes.
How do you feel that your experience as a student athlete has brought you closer to God?
So I was playing basketball at Villanova, and I get hurt. I tore my ACL. And that was a really difficult experience for me because I was pretty much starting on that Villanova team. It was my sophomore year. And that team ended up going to the national championship. But I couldn't play because I was hurt. And so I kind of had to say, okay, what is all this about? At that point in my life, there was nothing more important. It kind of forced me to say, what's the most important thing in my life? Maybe it's not basketball. Maybe it's a relationship with God. Maybe we can learn really good life lessons through sports. It kind of forced me to say, you know, maybe I can learn something more about sports than I thought. It kind of taught me that it's not all about me. There's more important things in life.
Now, do you find that there's sometimes conflict between the competitive nature of sports and the non-competitive nature of religion?
I go out and give talks a lot to various people and groups, and that comes up. Don't you think competition goes against the Christian nature of our lives? And I don't think competition has to.
Now, what are some future plans that the Institute has?
Really what our programming has been two-pronged here at Newman. Has been on site, working with our own athletes and the Newman community. And then that's really been our emphasis. But we also went an external piece. And we've done some of that, but we're really looking possibly in the near future to go more national.
Well, thank you, Dr. Hastings, for your time. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, Casey.